Hey, good morning from McKenzie Mountain. It's March 21, 2025, and the wind's howling outside today, so I'm making this video from inside my tractor shelter. I might play around with the green screen some, background some, so just for fun and curiosity. So if you see me suddenly standing on a beach or in an outer space, well, you'll know why. Yesterday, Anita and I attended the funeral of a very dear pastor friend. It was a long day. We left at 9 a.m. in the morning, didn't get home till 7:30 in the evening, but the roads were good and we enjoyed the time together. 2 weeks ago, we made the same trip to visit him when he entered into hospice. There were about 12 pastors, I think, at the funeral, and each of us was asked to share a brief testimony or memory. The service was recorded, so I grabbed a clip of what I shared. I'll show that to you here right now. My name is Marvin McKenzie. My first experience with Pettipiece was a picture. He was on the back page of the Baptist Bible Tribune, and in those days I was a young pastor, and pastors are still heroes to me. And heroes, the thing about heroes is you always ought to be a little bit afraid of a hero, but Brother Pettipiece was just looking at that picture. His eyes through that picture looked like he could talk to my soul. It grieves me that I didn't save that because every time I ever saw him, that's what I saw was that picture. So then a few years into the ministry, I was here in Spokane at the time, and there was a group of us that got in I think Brother Leidick's van and group of preachers, and we drove from here from Spokane over to Tacoma. Brother Pettipiece was in the vehicle, and what he'd do, we're sitting back there, and he would just ask a question that he knew would start an argument. That's right. And then just listen. And I thought, man, I come home, I told Anita, I'm telling you what, this guy is intense. A few years later, he invited me to come and preach, and I told a friend of mine, I said, I don't want to do that. I'm scared to death. That week is going to go bad. He was incredibly wonderful and gracious man, and my wife and I loved he and Sister Pettipiece. We came to visit him a couple of weeks ago when we heard that he had been in hospice, and I'll just tell you what he kept saying. He ministered to me the whole time. I'm nervous about things like that. I didn't know what to say. He just kept saying this. He said, what a day that'll be. What a day it was when he met Jesus face to face. Today's going to be a slow day for Anita and I, and that's going to be just fine. A few things on the to-do list today is to fill the freshwater tanks in our Cougar RV, call about my passport that we're still waiting on. We're going to trade out some clothes from our storage unit, and we're going to grill some chicken legs on the Traeger, because, well, why not do that? And then tonight, we're going to head to Liberty Baptist Church for a teen activity. They're going to play human foosball. That ought to be fun. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, Lord willing.